from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show. Next. Cole Stewart starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Fouled off. A runner at second, nobody out. Another one sent foul.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front, couldn't keep it fair.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder looking up. Still going back. Into the bleachers and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 26 for him on the season. And it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Batting third, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got that average up over 340 now. 42 homers and 101 RBIs. behind 0-2 now. No outs, nobody on. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike three.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Next to hit, Eugenio Suarez. He's fighting to stay on that NL home run leaderboard, number 10, as we enter play here today.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
That's 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here it comes. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to hit is Matt Olson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Has a look, now the pitch.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Suarez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Has a look, now the pitch. To 2-2 now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
And he misses again here. It's ball four, and that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Into the box, George Springer. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike two. I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
This looks like it could be a rough one. He can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. Now at the plate is Patrick Dwyer, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
A 1 pitch on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
And stepping in, Davy Grion. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's set, now the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Bryant has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 21, Hunter Green.
And now in the box, Hunter Green. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
popped him up. Contreras is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Reds lead this one 3-0. Hunter Green, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Cole Roederer is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Lifted down the line in left. Dwyer is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, Dominic Smith.
Next up, Dominic Smith. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 36 on the year for him. And the Cubs are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Trevor Story steps in now as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bader gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. But the Cubs do get one back on the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Cubs 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eric Mejia. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Three and 0 count. Here it comes. And this one catches the inside corner for strike one. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
So the next to bat will be Harrison Bader, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
That last at bat, Matty V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks. Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Harrison is under it to make the play on the first out.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. The 1-0 home.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Mejia leads off first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. 2 out with the man at first. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back for more from the north side after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Green is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
3-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Monte Harrison.
So that'll bring in Monte Harrison next. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And now a pitch on the way. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and there are 2 away now. Next to stand in is Wilson Contreras, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here's the first pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Nico Horner would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3. Cubs are down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8.
Matt Olson.
Now here it comes. 3rd inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 home. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding in is George Springer. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Fouled off. Ready with the payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder.
In now for the Reds, Patrick Dwyer worked a walk his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is foul for the first strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now at the plate, here is Davy Grion. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 2-1 home. Hit high and deep out to left center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati, and it's still 3-1. So in now for Chicago, Nico Horner. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Ball 2 now. The 2-0.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Ben Gamble will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Left side, but well foul. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. One and one. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Cole Roederer, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the AB now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2 out, nobody on. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score holds. It's 3-1. Taijuan Walker, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the pitcher, Hunter Green. First pitch of the AB on its way. A ball and no strikes. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Walker, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
The 3-1. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter. The second baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eric Mejia. It was a walk in his last trip. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. One and one to the Reds leadoff man. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Walker peers in. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here's another 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So now here is Corey Seager, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Bader leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. Two balls and a strike. Here it is.
Counted 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. And a ball 1-0. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Two men are on with two men out. Hit down the third baseline. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and two men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Reds lead it 3-1. Now it'll be Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last debut.
The third baseman, Chris
First
Bryant.
offering. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful, because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside, 3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And it's fouled away. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and that's the third out. Cubs strand one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready now is Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder,
George Springer the next to hit. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the AB now. In there, no balls and a strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Patrick Dwyer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And he fouls this one off. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And we'll see right there that the Reds are currently best in the NL in that department. To the plate now, Davy Grion, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Walker removed to first, and the runner back. Walker comes set, 1-0 on its way. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Dwyer is off of first with 2 away. 2 balls and a strike.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Too high, ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a throw over. 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he made quick work of the first two guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Hunter Green, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Swung on and missed.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Here it comes on 0-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Reds strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Cubs,
All right, thanks,
the
Heidi.
right fielder, Monte Harrison.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Monte Harrison will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1-1 to count. Now the pitch. And he struck him out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-0 pitch. It's the outside corner, strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Sharp ground ball to third. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in next, Nico Horner struck out in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. So here is Eric Mejia, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Eric Mejia.
Now here's the first offering. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. He's through first and hustling for second, but that'll be off the right field wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Harrison Bader will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He's set. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Bell scoops it up, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Here's Corey Seager. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping in once again is Eugenio Suarez, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is, and it's fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He bounced out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0 home. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple, and it's still 3-1. Victor Reyes is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. First pitch on its way. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. ground ball right side. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next, it'll be Cole Roederer, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First delivery to him. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Ball 3.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
Red.
The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
2 out, nobody on. 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0. Lifted down the line in left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score holds. It's 3-1. Andrew Chafin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
Number 4, George Springer.
First pitch of the AB on its way, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Patrick Dwyer, chopped at the plate. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now to the plate, Davy Grion. No hits to this point. First pitch on the way as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 1-0 home.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Here he comes on 2-0. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Three and one.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
At the plate, Hunter Green. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Into the box, Eric Mejia. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
From the stretch. Grounded to short. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. It's the Reds 3 and the Cubs 1. So now to the plate, Dominic Smith. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Dominic.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, Trevor Story. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. lays off again, and it's 2-0. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Springer to the track, and this will bang up against the wall, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
So now to the plate, Monte Harrison, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bell at second with 2 down. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bader will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 2-out double left stranded. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Keegan Thompson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Harrison Bader. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 3-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Corey Seager, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The 2-2. Now a swinging bunt.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harrison makes the catch, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Brad Hand is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Catcher, Wilson Contreras.
And the pitch.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's cool.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dwyer has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He had that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
In now is Nico Horner, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he takes a called strike 1. Hand, a former Dodger. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
To short, hit hard, right to him. And there are 2 away now. Nico Goodrum gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Now here's the pitch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Cubs are down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Rowan Wick enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the ninth in this one. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
He's set and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball back to the line.
Fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's George Springer. Popped him up. Bell is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The left fielder.
Next, it'll be Patrick Dwyer. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Nothing in the Cincinnati ninth. Last chance coming up now for the Cubbies. They're on the short end of a 3-1 score. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Diego Castillo enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in the outfielder, Cole Roederer.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Cole Roederer is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth.
Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Now the pitch.
Ball one.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Just a good, clean, crisp game, and a quick one too to boot. Great pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings made all the difference in this one.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Reds win for the 96th time, most in the division. Hunter Green records the victory, his 13th of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Cole Stewart worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Diego Castillo hammers down the save, his 46th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left